Hello from my last day in London. As I'm packing up, I wanted to share how did I pack 3 months of my life into one backpack. I'll be sharing what's in my bag as well as some tips and tricks of like how I make small things go further and just how I did it. So this is my best friend and baby. It is so reliable. I got this in year 1 of college. So many compartments. Great back structure as well. Opens from the top as well as the bottom, which is amazing. Tip 1 is to compartmentalize and put everything into bags. Bag for clothes. Bag number 2, towel here, laundry bag, pillowcase, etc. Smaller bag for underwear, socks, sleepwear. More compartmentalization. Everything is in pouches. We have skincare, makeup, electronics, and toiletries. This is from Muji. It's actually so amazing because there's a hook here in case you don't have tabletop space. This comes in total clutch. And this is the electronics bag. It's actually a little drawstring bag that I made with my grandfather a long time ago. Travel adapter, chargers, camera chargers, all that jazz. Putting everything into its own pouch also ensures that you don't forget anything. I have 3 main bags for like clothes related stuff. I have 4 pouches, so I always have like 7 things I know into the main body of my bag. I don't recommend just having things loose in there because it may just fall out or like you just lose track of it. So tip 1, compartmentalize and put everything into pouches. Tip 2 is that you want to be modular, so you can expand or minimize your bags depending on where you are. The bag can kind of like grow and be flexible with you. So I'm going to show you what I have. Sling bag. It slips really fast. I use this for hiking or outdoors. This bag also fits into this. Having an extra duffel. So this again folds to slip into the back pocket of my main bag. I only ever use this when I'm moving in between a country by train. So in here I have another bag and then I put my big backpack on. I want this to be so secure. It's underneath that. No one can steal it. Money in there, phone in there, passport in there. It's just total essentials. And I do recommend a small little bag like that because then when you go into the toilet, you can always bring it along. The safety of mine, especially as a solo traveler, is so important. So important. My everyday go-to bag. So this is my little tote bag made by my friend. I'm carrying and using the most as I go around on my day-to-day, as I go out sightseeing or meeting my friends. I have this tote bag with me. Last bag I have is my trusty little blue one. It's a little camera bag, so it has amazing fast access on the sides for your lenses. Each bag has a lot more of that in a different episode. Jacket, notebook, portable charger, laptop. I also always have like random ass tissue that I just collect from places, which looks so ridiculous now, but like you never know when they will come in handy. I do want to check in because it's so much faster to just have everything on you. It's also safer, it's cheaper, convenience of being hands-free and being able to like move around, go to the toilet. Being quieter as well is another thing. If you're walking to accommodation at night, for example, and if you're like kind of like pulling your luggage on like cobblestone, you know, it's gonna be so noisy and sometimes you don't want to draw attention to yourself. Again, as a solo traveler, I'm always like, how can I be as low-key as possible? Quiet, low-key, just kind of like, don't look at me. And the last one is to be a minimalist. I know that's been said a lot, but like what does it really mean? There are 2 crucial points when you're packing. That means like what you put in the bag from your home, because that is the baseline of how filled your bag is. And then when you're traveling, for me, for example, I have almost a very strict no souvenir, no gift, no shopping rule for myself, or really small tiny ones, small souvenirs of like pamphlets, for example. But you have to just be disciplined if you don't have that much extra capacity to be shopping. There's something really fulfilling about being able to fit your life into one backpack and then being very comfortable out of it. The trip has actually really taught me that I can survive with so little things and that you really just need the bare minimal to like be and exist and have fun. I almost forgot to talk about shoes. I only had space for 2 shoes. These are my Nike trainers. As you can see, they're like dead, and they're dead from all the dancing and tiptoeing at the dance festivals and music festivals, and I'm just like, I'm trying to sing. And then I have my sandies when I want days with my toes to breathe a little bit more. Beach days, garden days, picnic days. While we're at it, I think I also wanted to share what I didn't bring and what I sacrificed. I didn't bring more shoes, platforms, my boots. Like I wanted to be tall and to be fancy and to go stomp everywhere, but it's just not realistic. My film camera, so I didn't bring that because it's super heavy. It's like metal, pure metal body. Gave it a thought and I was like, I just don't think I'll be using it enough to justify the weight and the space that it'll be taking up. One thing that I did bring was this little massage ball. My tiny feet are under lots of duress, and it's this small. It's just like super cute, and I like use it to roll my feet like that. Little rituals for you as well. I think it's important, and it's super light. Just bring it. I'm trying to think of other things I sacrificed, but I genuinely don't remember because it's just been so comfortable with what I have. You will surprise yourself with things that you don't need. So those are my 3 tips on how I pack 3 months of my life into one backpack. I hope that was helpful. I honestly had so much fun going through everything. To recap the 3 tips, 1 is to always compartmentalize and put everything into pouches. 2 is to be modular and be able to expand and minimize based on your needs, your circumstances of travel. 3 is to be minimalist and really be disciplined in the packing phase and as well as the traveling phase to not pick up too many things that you cannot afford to carry with you. A few extra tips that I sprinkled in between. Try your best to be hands-free. That means having a backpack, not things dragging on the floor. That also helps you to be more low-key. And number 3 is to make sure that everything you need, the essentials, are secure and they're safe and they're close to your body. And I'm so proud of myself to have done this. I used to be like the total overpacker, genuinely like 26 kg of things. Like for what? You can really survive on less than you think you need. You want to make memories, not materials. You want to leave footprints, not trash. If you're traveling soon, all the best and have so much fun. I hope this helped. It will be worth it and you'll be fine. Don't sweat small stuff. Just pack and go. I'll be making another episode on fashion, so wardrobe. I'll be sharing basically how I built a little mini capsule closet with just a few base items. I'm able to mix and match like so many outfits. You can look up for that. Yeah, just chat with me. All the best, have fun, stay safe always. Bye!